No, no! No! Are you listening?
Sean from Middle Grounded. We're going to discuss John Dupee. I wish it was Dupee because that sounded much more prestigious. We're going to discuss him, the tragedy of his family, and we're going to talk about some others. But first, I want to say, if you haven't checked out my other channel, Middle Grounded, please do. I discuss pop culture and do some reviews. I also post some of my TCAP videos over there if you guys want to check it out. John was caught in the Hansen burst predator sting. He was a dorky, skinny-looking guy, actually kind of creepy. I mean, of course, Chris, he was innocent. He told you he was there to watch football, and he knew who was playing. Yeah, you know, obviously he's innocent. But he got busted, rightfully so, and went to prison, was disowned by his family. His brother and sister were killed in a reckless auto accident caused by his brother, who was in some sort of legal trouble. But he lost both of them after being disowned by his family. No chance of reconciliation, no chance of, hey, you know, we forgive you, no chance of, I'm sorry, guys. They're gone. And John is now apparently homeless, and a warrant is out for his arrest as of May of this year because of failure to comply. I mean, what's a homeless guy going to say? Hey, I live here. I live under the overpass. That's my address. No. Now, guys like Lauren Armstrong and this guy, prison is probably good for them. It'd be the most organized they'd ever been. Free food. They'd have captive audiences. And I'm sure Jungle Mania and Jim Rouch, they were probably, you know, wearing their bunkmates out with their stories. But a lot of these guys need that structure. And they don't have it when they're out. They just can't survive on their own. They can't keep a job. All the restrictions put on these people. It's amazing they can get anything done. Jeff Stacy had turned his life around. Of course, he's passed on now. Maurice Wolin, who was a doctor with a great practice, great friends, great family, had a lot of money, ends up getting busted on the sting. And the way he died was he hanged himself after a drunken fight. Now you have the guy in Texas, Louis Conrad or Conrad Louis. I don't even know his name. I just call him Douche. He got busted in the sting, and rather than own up, rather than face the music, he killed himself. He's in a position of power, and after he killed himself, other people in positions of power wanted it to be mandatory for everyone in the offices above the regular peons of the police to be notified when there was a sting going on. Why do you think that was? Do you think it was because they wanted to prevent another suicide? Maybe. Because they didn't want anybody to get surprised. I'm sure a lot of them were like, crap, if that net would have been bigger, you know, maybe they would have caught me. But I have no proof of that. I'm just saying. And his family made a big deal, and TCAP went off the air. You're going to have tragedies like that. Now, that guy could have faced the music, taken his jail sentence, tried to rebuild his life. But he was guilty. You don't kill yourself if you're innocent. He was guilty. And he knew he was guilty. But a lot of these guys couldn't be redeemed. A lot of these guys need a support system and love. Not every one of them who try to hit up a decoy were always or will always be attracted to children. Some of them could have been trying to recapture their youth. There are cases where a father and his daughter are having major issues, and he's looking for affection from, you know, another younger. I know it sounds kind of gross, but it's too much to get into. But not all of them will be attracted to children. However, all of them need to be monitored. And they need to have a support system. That's why when you make videos about guys like Lauren Armstrong, who have no support system, who did better in prison, who are alcoholics, who have proposed to robot voices, brothers who are losers, their mom just can't stand him, that's not a support system. That's not a healthy environment for him. And these guys need healthy environments. And John will never have that healthy environment because of what happened. And I just think if something like this happens to someone you know, keep in mind that if they have children, the children are going to be heckled mercilessly about it. His family is probably going to be alienated by some friends. They're going to disown the person. And you have the choice. Do I just leave this guy or girl? Or do I try to help them? I don't know what I would do. Depends on how close the friend was. But I do know that without help, these lives will continue to be ruined. And they will continue to crash and burn. And I hope to make more videos like this in the future. But John's in a heap of trouble right now. He's homeless, and there's a warrant out for his arrest, and I can only hope that he gets his life together somehow before he dies without ever having the chance. Please check out my other channel, Middle Grounded. I love you guys. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next one.